Let's continue learning in the new normal. Welcome to English 9 Quarter 1 Week 3. I am Lady Lourdes P. Bermudo and welcome to our video lesson for this week. Our most essential learning competency for this week's lesson is employ appropriate communicative styles for various situations: intimate, casual, conversational, consultative, and prosing. Hello dear students! Have you been well? I hope you're enjoying our video lessons so far. Congratulations and welcome to your third video lesson for the first quarter. Last week, you were trained on how to use conditionals in the English language. For this week's lesson, we will be starting the series of video lessons on how you will employ the appropriate communicative styles for various situations. I know you have been waiting. Come on, let's begin. To ensure harmonious connection, we engage in meaningful communications every day to express our thoughts. But the way we communicate varies depending on the person we are talking to. Do you agree with this? Let me ask you a few questions to ponder about. First, how would you talk to your parents? Would it be the same with how you would talk to your peers? As a student, how sure are you that the way you talk to your teachers is appropriate and respectful? When you grow up and find a job, how would you talk to your superior? These are the important factors that you should always consider in communicating, which are called communicative or speech styles. They determine the language that the speaker should use to acknowledge the degrees of formality. There are 5 communicative styles according to the linguist Martin Juice. But for this week, we will only discuss the casual style. Casual style is the informal use of language when communicating with peers or groups. Since it uses informal language, the sharing of information and thoughts may include jargon, slang, idioms, or the vernacular language. Slang refers to the informal language used by a particular group. These are some examples which are very popular among young people. Lit, which means awesome. Tea means gossip or story. DIY means do it yourself. Salty is a description for someone who is bitter. Have you heard of this? Now you know what they mean. Idioms, on the other hand, are also used in informal language because their meanings may not be literally derived. For example, when we say it is a piece of cake, we are not literally talking about the piece of cake. Rather, we are saying it is easy. Another is break a leg. As painful as it sounds, it is not literally meant, but it means good luck. Remember, when using idioms, you do not just jump on the bandwagon or do the trend, but you must understand what they really mean. Lastly, the term vernacular. It is the language or dialect used by a particular group. Wow! It looks like we are done with our discussion. Do you have further questions? Always remember that there are certain degrees of formality in communication, and casual style is only used for informal communication with friends or other peers in the same group as you are. Now that everything is settled and clear, let us test your knowledge by answering the following activities. Please prepare your pen and answer sheet. For our first activity, we will be using the Kwl Chart. Through this graphic organizer, you will be able to clearly identify what you know, what you want to know, and what you have learned from our discussion. List your answers on their respective columns. I know you will do well because this preliminary activity is subjective, which means your answers are based only on your own knowledge. If you need more time before we proceed to our next activity, you can pause the video here before I explain the next one. Good job! Moving on to our next activity, what you must do is accomplish the concept map. To do so, you just need to list down 5 most important ideas related to the given word communication. Then briefly explain your ideas. Wow, nothing can stop you now. Ready for the third activity? What you have to do is identify whether the following situations use casual style or not. Write yes on the space provided before each item if the situation uses casual style. If not, write no. Come on, let's have the first item as an example. Analyze it with me. Think about this. Would you informally talk to your brother's classmate about his missed homework? If your answer is yes, then you are correct. Item number 1 uses casual style because the conversation happened between people who share commonalities. Your brother, who is also the classmate of the person being spoken to. In short, we can say it happened between 2 people with a mutual friend. Alright, the next activity will surely favor those who are fond of solving crossword puzzles. If you're not one of them, after this, you might be. The key to solving this puzzle is to analyze and use the clues to identify the term they refer to. Another is, if you feel uncertain of your answer, you can count the number of boxes for each item because they pertain to the number of letters. Also, note that there are two types of clues, those for down and across. Happy puzzle solving! How was it? Did you enjoy solving crossword puzzle? Diving deeper to our activities, the next one will test if you can construct a script that would fit the given situation. Make sure to use casual style. Wow, that was great! For your final activity, provide a conversation that will suit the situation Sigrid is in. Use the illustrations as clues and observe the use of casual style. Good luck and do your best in accomplishing this task. Congratulations for dedicatedly answering your activities. But this is also the moment when I have to say, wait, there's more. This moment calls for a little reflection. Please share your most important learning from this topic. How can you apply your learnings from this lesson in real life? Feel free to share your thoughts because there is no wrong answer in this reflection question. Before we bid goodbye and end this week's lesson, I encourage everyone to claim this mantra. I engage in meaningful conversation, I am respectful, and I know when to use the casual speech. Repeat it with me. I engage in meaningful conversation, I am respectful, I know when to use the casual speech style. Once again, congratulations and see you on our next video lesson together. Thank you. Together, we attain Edu Kalidad.